Welcome to a new edition of the Saints Sideline Report. I'm Amy alongside Jeremy and Ricky. Today we're at the Western Hills Sports Mall where the Saints are calling their new home for the upcoming indoor season.
Yeah, we're also going to get a chance to talk to Coach David Wall and the players, get the reflections on the NPSL season that was.
And we'll get their thoughts on the upcoming indoor season.
All right, let's go. We're here with Saints owner David Satterwhite. David, let's just first break down the summer, the NPSL season, just your overall assessment of how things went.
The summer went really well. It was a huge experiment for all of us. One, soccer's never been played downtown in a professional environment, so that was a big thing. A lot of the partnerships that we tried to do with some of the companies, we learned some things to do, learned some things not to do in the future. So overall, it was great. It was a great introduction into a new league, great introduction for soccer in downtown Cincinnati. So I'm extremely pleased and happy to go back there once the field's been rebuilt with our partnerships and so forth.
Speaking of partnerships, a big partnership announced with the Saints last month, the Activities Beyond the Classroom, Cincinnati Public. You guys are now going to be coming together with them.
Yeah, so part of that partnership was, the city needed a professional sporting event for soccer, and we didn't have anything anywhere. So part of our partnership was to be able to brand that stadium as our own, bring in individual seating, bring in professional concessions, partnering with vendors and OTR and so forth to really increase that experience and so forth. So that partnership with us, and then helping, for us doing the community outreach portion of our program and our company with them, and helping them fund their inner city soccer program within the CPS schools and so forth. So we're really excited about that partnership and being able to bring soccer, which has always been in the suburbs, to the inner city, and help fund that and so forth.
So, just mentioned exciting things. What is coming up for the future that you guys have working that you're really excited about? Too much, right?
Where to start? So we're looking at things, for the MASL next year. We're looking at the Gardens at next year to go move back there. They just signed an ESPN deal to have their game of the week streamed on ESPN3. So we're really excited about that. We're excited to build out that stadium, downtown. We're excited about some other partnerships that we can't really release yet. We're trying to talk to DAP right now about having one of the most world-renowned fashion design programs, in the world, not the country, the world, right here in our back step to help us design our new merchandise line for the upcoming fall season. So, there's all kinds of other people I'm talking to. I can't really release that at that point, but we're really pushing to make this a big thing, soccer, a big sport in this city, so that we can continue to go and reach heights that we never thought we could.
You talk about heights that you never could. You talk about big things for the city. Let's jump back real quickly to this summer, those World Cup watch parties, just your overall assessment of just the impact that has had for not only the organization, but just soccer in this city.
Oh, it was an eye-opener. It really was. I think anybody that I've ever talked to, when I tell them that we helped put those on, they're like, "Oh, really? We didn't know you guys did that." Yeah, that was our idea. We came, we got on with Hoist, and we worked with 3CDC to bring those together. And I think everybody was shocked, including 3CDC, and honestly, realistically, even myself. I expected maybe 1,500, max 2,000 fans. The minimum that we had at those games was 4,000, and the max, I think they estimated around 8. So there is a soccer market here. It's just somebody's got to put the infrastructure together to bring it here. You can't just throw it out and sell tickets and expect people to show up. You really got to put some thought into it. Put the city behind it. What works for the city? What the city is. We're projecting Cincinnati. Our goal is to project Cincinnati on a national stage, and we're not going to do it unless we can do it the best of our abilities and make Cincinnati look the best possibly we can.
All right, sounds fun. We're excited.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
No problem.
We're here with Cincinnati Saints head coach Dave Wall. Dave, you guys just practiced here for the indoor season, but let's talk about what happened over the summer, the 2014 NPSL season. Just your overall assessment of how things went.
Yeah, obviously first year in the league this year, and you know, we played some difficult games. I thought you know, our record really didn't do ourselves justice. It was a good introduction. Obviously Detroit very strong this year, and Cleveland and Michigan. So overall, first year in the league, you know, it was a good foundation for us to maybe look to get better next year.
We talked a lot during, you know, even preseason when we were talking just the level up that these guys were jumping to go to the NPSL. I mean, how big of a jump was it for these guys?
Oh, it was a massive jump. You know, I don't think some of the players knew kind of what they were getting into, actually. Overall, it was a big step up, a great challenge, and obviously, you know, the lads have responded well, and hopefully look forward to next year.
So let's talk about the the indoor season, rather. Getting ready to start here. You guys practicing right now. Some new faces, some old faces, some faces that just play indoors. Just your assessment of just how you feel like this team is coming together, some of the talent that we have coming out for the Saints this year.
Yeah, it's you know, been in about 3 weeks now, and obviously you know, got a lot of new faces, trying to gel them together and see if we can get the chemistry right. Season starts here in a couple of weeks, so obviously looking forward to the season.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
I'm here with James Thomas. James, now you just finished up practice for the indoor season, but let's talk about the NPSL season for a second. What are your, as a player, what's your take on that? How did the season go for you?
The season was a little bit of a struggle. It was a good learning experience. Definitely set some expectations going into next outdoor season. Definitely had a lot of young guys. Hopefully can get some of those guys back with some experience, and hopefully build from that season going into next season and indoor season.
Speaking of some young guys, I see some new faces out there. What's your take on this new group of guys? How do you think this season's going to be for the indoor team?
This preseason, it's kind of been a mixture of getting the old guys back into the indoor season and also getting the new guys acclimated to the game. It's definitely a difference from, you know, your regular men's league indoor and things like that. So it's definitely been a building experience for both sets of guys. All
right, well, thanks, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
I'm back with Marc Hansson. Marc, you just finished up practice for the indoor team. But let's talk about the NPSL season for a minute. We talked to Dave Satterwhite a little bit and Coach Wall. As a player, what's your take on that season?
I think it went all right. Lots of learning, obviously, in the new league. And I think we did okay. A lot of young guys came out, including myself. I learned a lot from this season. Hopefully we'll get the players back and get some rookies in and kind of get that season going after indoor season.
Okay. Now, it has been a few months since you've played. What have you been doing in the off season to kind of keep up, get ready for this indoor season?
Just honestly staying in the gym, staying fit. Also just playing in some indoor leagues around the city. Just kind of getting out there, getting the word out about the Saints, and just touching the ball, really.
Great. Now, as for the Saints and the indoor team this season, what's your expectations for this team, the new guys, some of the old guys? How are you guys working together?
I think we're working together pretty well. You know, there's a lot of new guys. You know, just advice to new guys just to listen and kind of learn. That's what we all had to do, and hopefully the older guys will kind of lead us into the season, and hopefully a good outcome, a good crowd, and good season.
All right, great. Well, thanks.
Thanks.